And these ruins are right in the middle of the city. And what happened as we were exploring this place, it's kind of off the beaten path. It's not one of the traditional ruins that someone would go to, but we felt very strongly the presence of the Mayan timekeepers. And so as we tuned into this energy, I thought I would take a moment to share with you some light codes directly from the land, directly from this incredible building, the structure behind me that you can feel just powerful energies. Hola, and welcome to a very special Mexico Gridwork edition of Activations with JJ. This is the first ever podcast episode I've done with actual footage from my trip to Mexico, and I am so excited to share the energies of the magical places we went so that you can experience it right at home. That being said, I am just really thrilled to be able to connect you with these spaces. There are a few different ones that you'll see in this medley of energies. Something that I want to share with you that's really, really fascinating is that whenever I go to different lands, I feel different light language coming through. So what you're going to see with the videos is me actually like plugging into the land and bringing through essentially the voice of the land in my light language. You'll notice there are some songs that come through, and this is all spontaneous, but I just really can't help it. It's really fun for me to be able to share again with you. I'm usually standing there and I'm doing this and I'm like, I wish I could share this. So now I've finally done it. Thanks to my amazing partner and husband, Michael, who some of you know. He was our cameraman for this Mexico Gridwork. And it was such a powerful, powerful space. Now you'll see a medley, like I said, of some footage of different places we went. I'll let you know where we were. You can even look up these spots and tune into them yourselves, find out more about their history and the culture there. And it should expand your understanding of this beautiful grid of Gaia and how we're all interconnected through it. Now, once this medley is done and this little montage of different light languages and locations goes through, please stick around for the very end because I have some exciting news and announcements for you that you do not want to miss out on. So, without any further ado, here is Activations with JJ Podcast Special Mexico Gridwork Edition. Hola amigos, estoy aquí en Mexico. Hi everybody, JJ here, and I am so happy to be in the Yucatan Peninsula, able to bring you this footage from a trip that we made to some archaeological ruins in the center of the Yucatan Peninsula. Such a beautiful place. Here are some videos of just some video footage we took, and these ruins are right in the middle of the city. And what happened as we were exploring this place, it's kind of off the beaten path. It's not one of the traditional ruins that someone would go to, but we felt very strongly the presence of the Mayan timekeepers. And so as we tuned into this energy, I thought I would take a moment to share with you some light codes directly from the land, directly from this incredible building, the structure behind me that you can feel just powerful energy. So I want you to start by just tuning into the stones, just allowing yourself to take a deep breath and just connect with these stones and feel the presence of the Mayan timekeepers through these images. And allowing them to show you a calendar, a round stone. This is like a time travel device and a time convergence device is what I'm seeing and feeling. I love all of the avian codes we're also getting. They're just starting to chatter. This always happens when we're doing grid work. But I'm feeling this spiraling energy coming through, helping you connect in. And as you connect to this land, I feel that each of you will have a different experience with a certain timeline. So I want you to plug into the timeline that most aligns with you. I do feel it's different for all of you, but this is like a multidimensional timeline convergence point. And as you tune in, you're going to feel that. So locking into your specific timeline, and I feel the weavers coming forward. I feel the grandmother weavers coming in, helping us all weave our part. And the birds helping us again. And you might feel like your timeline needs to be a little more fluid and flexible. I love how the birds are helping us. They are chattering. They're helping us to weave the frequencies to better converge the timelines here. And as I'm asking, it's like a general timeline convergence for Earth. This is like a special energy node for planet Earth where Gaia can more easily and fluidly combine timelines. It's a weaving point is what I'm hearing. It's a weaving point. These birds know, they're giving us confirmation. It's so funny because I was just there in one of the shops, and I'll show an image up here. These are the special weaving that they do here. These are like these straw items that they weave, and you can see right here, this is exactly what they do here. So the energy of weaving and the energy of the Mayan timekeepers together is allowing this to be I'm hearing it's not just a planetary convergence point, it's a galactic convergence point. So let's open our field to any galactic information that wants to flow through from the galactic Akash, from any of our star families. I feel it's an Arcturian point of entry for Arcturian frequencies, Pleiadian, Lyran, Orion, Polarian. High frequency Anunnaki. Mintaka is coming in, which is of course Orion. Ooh, so just taking a deep breath and allowing yourself to participate in this grid work of weaving. I'll close out this message, but you can absolutely stay here. You can continue to feel into it. I'm just gonna add a little montage of a little bit of video footage from some of my travels here, and we'll go from there. I am here at Las Coloradas on the Yucatan Peninsula, and I wanted to bring you some incredible flamingo energy. So I thought I would just take this video right now. You can hear their sounds and just tune in. And just feel into the energy that they're bringing. We just finished activating a Stargate near this area on the beach, so it was really incredible. And I can feel they're joining in right now. We are in Las Coloradas, which is kind of like rose-colored area, is how you would say it. This area is known for salt flats. And so all of what you're seeing behind me and then a little bit further north is part of the salt flats. So just feeling their energy, feeling that beautiful pink color. For me, pink is always connected to Venus. So I just want to invite you to tune in again to this place. You can connect with the land here, and I will just hold space for you to feel this energy. And as we were connecting with the salts, we were thinking of the crystalline energy of this area. And so I thought while we were here, we could invite you to assist us with activating the salt flats
and the grids of the salts in the entire world, all over Gaia. The salt holds the key to part of our ascension and our plasma activation. And so as you're tuning in, from here radiating out to all of the places where they are harvesting salt throughout the whole world. And right now I want you to focus on any area where there's water, where we're harvesting salt from water. Maybe there's one nearby you, maybe you know of one. In addition, just feeling the beautiful energies of these flamingos. So we are going to now, I'm just going to have you follow me over here, and I'm just going to tune in as well to the salt, so come with me. Just asking some of these flamingos to bring us messages. I'm feeling a big connection between the air and the water with the flamingo energy. Beautiful. Thank you for joining me for this on location gridwork and activation.
Hola! I am here again, bringing you some energy from Mexico. Today, we find ourselves in La UNAM, which is a state-run university here in Mexico City. It is the largest university in Mexico City, and I would have to say, I haven't looked up the stats, probably one of the largest in the world, with a student body population of over 300,000 people. What's interesting about this video and this place is that we did not plan on coming here today. But after something else we wanted to go to didn't work out because they didn't like our crystals coming into where we were at the archaeological site, one of my friends from Mexico City started tuning in, and she felt like she needed to take us to the sculpture garden. Interestingly enough, she had just seen it on a movie and something stood out to her. So we tried to find a parking space, and this is just completely unplanned, impromptu. And we walk into this sculpture garden and we look at our clocks, and it's 11:11. I am not kidding you. We didn't even plan it. It was 11:11. So we knew there was something going on. The first place that we get to is connected to Kepler. It's actually a sculpture that's connected to Johannes Kepler, who was an astronomer from several hundred years ago, who, if you read a little bit about him, you will understand why he brought us here. We felt like what we needed to do today was seal everything that we've done from the beginning, from the Yucatan Peninsula all the way to now. You notice I didn't have a ton of footage from Teotihuacan. That was a very, very powerful grid work that we did there, and I learned some really, really important things. So what happened is we got to this sculpture garden, and all of these sculptures feel very, very galactic. And I'll show you here just some of the images so that you can feel them for yourself. Just check this out. The names of the sculptures, the way they look, you can look this up through the link below in the video. Just feel into it. It's a very galactic place. And we end right here. Now this space that I'm in, you can tell it's kind of a circle from what you're seeing just here. Let me show you the whole thing. Here's a video of the entire place. Get a feel for it. Now notice what's in the middle. Notice what's in the middle. It is volcanic rock. And this volcanic rock is very powerful. What I've been feeling here, and again, you can tune in for yourself, is that this place is a galactic landing pad for craft from our galactic families. And not only that, but what I'm noticing is it feels like it's some sort of energy recharging station, so they can come and plug in and recharge and then take off again. There are places like this all over the world that I feel like we don't realize.
I have said time and time again that the artists and the musicians of the world are bringing the 5D more than anybody else right now. The sculptors, the artists, they are doing things like this to bring us these codes in a way that's easier for us to understand. So they're not like saying, oh, this is galactic, but when you come here, it is. So the challenge I want to give you is to have you find a place nearby that maybe has some art or sculptures. What we've noticed that we've been called to do for Gridwork is to activate some of the sculptures, because as the frequency of the planet is shifting, these sculptures can do more and more and more. And this land art, essentially is what it is able to hold a higher frequency, and that's what we're here for. So this is an incredible space. I'm going to show you a little bit more footage of where we've been. Please share in the comments below what you are receiving as you tune in, and let me know if you have adventures with sculptures and these galactic stargate places that are incognito to us, but very, very powerful.
Wow, wasn't that so much fun? Gracias por compartir esas experiencias conmigo. Thank you so much for sharing those experiences. We were able to feel them together, even though I'm recording this asynchronously and you weren't there physically. I know that you could sense the energies that were there, and they're so activating. I have a vision and a dream on my heart that more people can share via video their Gridwork experiences. There are so many codes of remembrance embedded in these sacred ancient sites that are super activating and will assist us in tuning into our own personal templates and mission for this incarnation. And so as we connect with video, even though we're not there in person, as we connect through the images and the videos, we're able to feel that. And it can absolutely activate us in a really powerful way. So I hope that that was what was happening for you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already. And in addition to that, we always love your comments in the comment section. I see so many beautiful comments and reflections and channeled messages coming through the comments. Continue to do that. I'm very grateful for you. Now, I'd like to transition for just a moment. I have a few little reminders for you. First of all, this month, I kick off Multidimensional Soul Integration Practitioner Training. This is a modality that is 100% for the new earth. It takes past life regression and it just kicks it up a notch with the addition of the soul integration. I know many of you out there are experiencing something like soul integration, and you're already practitioners, whether it be Reiki or QHHT or all these other beautiful modalities that are out there. If you feel like you would like to add another modality to your toolkit, I highly recommend that you check out the opportunity to do Multidimensional Soul Integration Practitioner Training. This is something that I do twice a year. I do it in the spring and in the fall. This year, I'm doing it a different way than I've never done before, where the entire training is live. I just felt like the modality was shifting so much that I wanted to offer everything in real time live as I channel it. I'm literally channeling the modality. In addition to that, some of you might have noticed through my Instagram that at the end of the month, I ended up creating this special activation. This is a group experience that you can join from our Pleiadian and Arcturian star families. And they let me know that they would like to come forward and support us with harmonization of our mental and emotional bodies. Some of you might recall that last year I was focusing on a 5D emotional body activation. I think what's happening is our mental body is now harmonizing to that 5D, and there needs to be some support for that. And so this is how I'm serving the collective through offering this. And if you feel called to join us, the link is down below. I'd also like to finish up, for those of you who are still here, with a final message in light language from the Mayan Timekeepers, who, again, you felt already, but I just feel their presence wanting to sort of seal up all of the grid work that we did in Mexico here to be witnessed by all of you. I feel their gratitude, not just for those of us who were there, but for all of you who are, again, witnessing what happened, who have read my posts and have connected in with these events You are absolutely contributing to this grid work, to these convergence of timelines, to the weaving together into one golden timeline. I'm feeling the Mayan timekeepers calling those of you who are located in Russia specifically to focus in, and they are sending a signal from the Yucatan to Russia. They're like passing the torch to you over there. And they say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wow. So whether you are able to bilocate and be in Russia astrally, or if you live there, I would like to invite you to play with this connection that has been formed, the weaving of what we did there to Russia, and see what comes forward for you. I'm also feeling the dragons from the Yucatan and from the Mexico City, Teotihuacan area, stepping forward to help us weave together this grid work with the grid work that I'll be doing in the UK at the very end of April and beginning of May. And if you are interested in joining me for that, the links are below, but there's something energetic that they're wanting to be witnessed now with the weaving of these dragon ley lines. I'm seeing a beautiful golden line of energy extended. It's like a dragon. They're saying a dragon highway, a dragon pathway, or a dragon bridge. Taking some deep breaths, connecting the shores of the Yucatan Peninsula with the shores of Albion. Some of you might know it as Avalon. I will explain to you a little bit more about Albion in a future podcast and why. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They say thank you for your collective energy in doing that. Beautiful. Just placing your hand on your heart, my friends, as I wrap this up. Oh, thank you for being here from me. And on behalf of all of our guides, higher selves, I just want to send you so much love, and remind you that I am you, and you are me, and we are we. I look forward to playing with you in the myriad ways available, whether in the astral or virtually on Zoom, or even in the physical at my upcoming New York and Connecticut events, as well as my UK events coming up. So my friends, it brings me no greater joy than to be here co-creating on this planet with you. At this time, let's seal this moment up with love and gratitude. I am you, you are me, and we are we. And so it is. Until next time.